Welcome to Freedom Zone Fitness and our Workout of the Week series. Are you ready to get better with bands? If so, let's get started. Hey guys, I'm LaRosa Johnson, personal trainer and nutrition coach with Freedom Zone Fitness, where we get you fit anytime and anywhere using resistance bands. And I want to welcome you to my band gym. This is where I do all of my home workouts. And yeah, it's my living room, but it's just a space that's open where I can get my workouts done. And I want to welcome you to our new weekly installment series, Workout of the Week, where we're going to improve your fitness using resistance bands. Why resistance bands? Well, because they're light and portable and they can help you get your workout in anytime and anywhere and still get all the gains that you're looking for. Speaking of resistance bands, there are a lot of different resistance bands on the market, so I want to just quickly talk about that. And there are two different types of resistance bands that you're going to find. You're going to find the tube style, and then you're going to find the flat loop resistance bands, like what you see here. Now, my preference is the flat loop resistance band. And when it comes to flat loop resistance bands, not all resistance bands are made the same. So when it comes to my preference, I prefer quantum bands from resistancebandtraining.com, or a close second is Clench Fitness. I don't recommend buying bands from anywhere else, especially not like the cheap $20, $30 sets that you can find on Amazon. Those are going to break on you. They're not going to last long. These will last you a couple of years if you take care of them. So I've got links in the description below if you want to get a set of good quality resistance bands. And seriously, you get what you pay for. So let's talk about our workout. Now, when it comes to doing resistance band workouts, most people think of doing a traditional type workout where you're working with a lot of weights and you're doing sets and reps where you've got a number of sets that you're doing like 3 or 4 and you're counting like 10, 12, 15 reps. But that's not the kind of workout that I like to do. I like to do time sets. And what I mean by time sets, it means that you're working for a set period of time, say 30 seconds, and then you're taking a quick rest, and then you're going back and you're working for that same period of time. So this way you're not having to count reps, you're just giving it your all for that period of time and doing as much work as you can. And I like doing that for a couple of different reasons. Number one, it allows you to know exactly how long your workout's going to be before you even get started. Two, you don't have to worry about counting reps. You can just focus on doing the exercise, getting your form right, and doing all that. There's no counting involved whatsoever, especially if you use some of the things that I'm going to talk about here in a second. And number three, it's versatile. It's easy to scale up or down. If you know you've only got a limited amount of time on a certain day, you can knock off a round, or you can just do whatever you can, or you can even scale it up. So say you're feeling really fit and your fitness is strong, you can scale up the time, shorten your rest. It's really versatile. And what I like to do when I'm doing time-based training is I like to use an app called Seconds Pro. I like Seconds Pro because it takes the guesswork out of all of it. I can go into the app, set up my workout beforehand, and then all I have to do is start the timer, let it go, and get to work. And it'll let me know when I need to rest, when to start the next workout, when my round is done. It does it all. And we'll do a little demo of that here later on in the video when we actually do the workout. But that's what I like to do. And to make it even easier for you is I'm going to leave a link in the description below for a Seconds Pro timer that you can use for this workout. So you don't even have to build it yourself. So be sure to click that link below to download it, get the app, and use it for all of your workouts because trust me, it's going to be a game changer. So let's talk about our first workout. The first workout is going to be set up very simply, and it's going to take you about 25, 26 minutes to get through the entire workout. It's going to be 3 rounds, and each round is going to be 2 different exercises. And you're going to do it for 30 seconds on, you're going to take a 30-second break, and then you're going to move to exercise number 2, take a 30-second break, go back to exercise number 1, and you're going to go through that for a total of 8 sets, which means you're going to do each exercise a total of 4 times. And then once you've done all of those sets, you're going to take a 1-minute break, and then you're going to move into round 2, do your 8 sets, take a 1-minute break, and then move into round 3. So here's how we have the workout set up. For round number 1, you're going to be doing a squat press, followed by a squat chest press. And then for round number 2, you're going to be doing a high pull, followed by a hammer curl. And then for round number 3, you're going to be doing a split squat right, followed by a split squat left. And that's pretty much it. And so, since you're probably new to resistance bands, I'm going to show you and demonstrate how to do each of these exercises so that you're doing them correctly. So, just going to stand back, and I'm using a pretty light band. I'm using a red quantum band just because it shows up really well on video and it's easy to see. And then when we actually get to the workout, I'm probably going to switch over to my black band. So, here's how you do the squat press. You just take your band, put it on the floor, step in it with both feet, and you just kind of want to get it loose at the bottom, get it where you want, so you got some good tension. Then what you do is you take your palm, come up like this, other palm, and this is your starting position. And then you're going to squat down, press up and out, and you want to go out because it's a little bit easier on your rotator cuffs, and it's just a lot more comfortable position. Then you bring it back down, squat down, back up and out, bring it back down, squat, up, out. And then to get out of it, you just reverse. And then to get to the next exercise, which is the squat chest press, come off the band, bring it behind you, and then you want to put your palm in to where it's like this. And then you have it like this. Now, if the band is not giving you enough tension, you can shorten the band by either like tying a knot in the middle, or here's what I like to do. You can bring it around, and I'll come a little bit closer to the camera. You can wrap it around your wrist like this, and then put your thumb through the loop and have it like this. And then that'll shorten the band a little bit. So once you've got it set, here's all you do for your squat chest press. Again, you're squatting down. This is your starting position. And you want to come down to where your elbows are touching your knees. And then you come up, and as you're coming up, you're pressing out. And then you're coming back down, up and out, down, up and out. And that's your squat chest press. So those are the two exercises for round one. And for round two, we're doing a high pull followed by a hammer curl. And this one's pretty easy. Again, you're just going to step into the band. Kind of get your tension where you want it. So this is going to be your start position, and you want to have your hands like this. And I like to have my thumbs touching to kind of lets me know my hands are in the right position. And at this point, you should have tension on the band. If you don't, then you might want to come in, loosen up the band here, and then that'll give you a little more tension. And then what you want to do for the high pull is really simple. Take your hands from your starting position and just bring them up. And bring it back down, up, down, up to your chin, and back down. Now for the hammer curl, you don't even have to change your position at all. All you do is change the position of your hands to where they're parallel, like your thumbs are inside the band, and then all you do is pull up by hinging your elbows. And your palms should be facing each other. You just bringing it up, back down, bring it up, and back down. And that's the high pull and the hammer curl. All right, so now let's talk about the split squat. And for the split squat, there are a couple of different ways that you can do it, and I'll show you two different ways. And there are even more than two. So the first way is you're just going to step into the band, and you're going to bring it up over your shoulder like this, and then bring it up over your other shoulder, and then with your hands, what you want to do is cross them over, and then this will keep the band from coming up against your neck. And you wanted to have your arms just like crossed like this, and I'll come sideways just so you can see a little bit easier. Then what you want to do is so this is going to be a right split squat because the band is on my right foot. So that's going to be your forward foot. And you take your other foot, bring it back, dig your heel in till you're like in a split stance, and then all you want to do is drop down, and then back up, drop down, back up. And that's it. And then all you want to do to come to the other one, just put in your other foot and do it the exact same way. Now the other setup is called a crossover setup, and this one is more of a hands-free setup, which is great if you don't have great balance and you need to be able to hold on to something. So what you do for that one is you bring it over your shoulder. So it's just going to rest on your shoulder, make sure it's flat. And then you want to take this loop and pull down on the band, and then put your foot in, and then the band should be like in the middle of your back. And now you can get into your position and do your split squat. And then to get out of it, push down on the band, bring your foot out, and to switch, don't put the band in the middle. This will make it really easy to switch. Then all you do is bring it over your shoulder, and then down, and then you're ready to go again. Really easy. So now that we know how to do the exercises, let's go in and do the first set of each exercise and just follow along with me. Alright, so I got my speaker set up and I've got Seconds Pro on, and I like to give myself 15-20 seconds to get started, and so we'll just start the timer.
Ready.
And use that time to get ready. So we're starting with squat press.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
And you just go for 30 seconds. Go as hard as you can. Scale up the band up or down as you need to give yourself a good workout. You don't want to go too light to where you're getting in like 20 or so reps unless you're working for speed. You want something where you're going to get maybe 10, 12 reps.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Alright, so then we're resting and transitioning into the next exercise. So now we're doing the squat chest press. And yeah, so you just want to use this as a moment to catch your breath, get ready, get composed, and set up for the next exercise.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
And then you just go. And usually when I'm doing this, I like to have my music playing, so I'll usually have some music going. And then with Seconds Pro, the audio will duck out and then announce whatever I need to do, and then bring the music right back. So it's really great. And then
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So yeah, so you would just do that total of 4 times. But I'm going to move into the next exercise, which is the high pull. But yeah, I really like Seconds Pro because it also has an Apple Watch app, and that's how I actually do all my workouts, because then I can just do it all from my wrist.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
All right, high pull. Yeah, it's a pretty tough workout if you scale up the bands appropriately. So if you do it right, you should definitely be tired
3, 2,
by the end of the workout.
Rest.
And then with this one, again, you don't need to move your feet at all. All you gotta do is adjust your hands. And now I'm ready for the hammer curl. But yeah, as I was saying, If you do it right, you should be gassed at the end of each of your workouts. You should give it your all, scale your bands appropriately, and
3, 2,
just do it right.
1.
Go hard.
Exercise 2.
Like I say all the time, tell my friends, tell my clients, go hard or go home. And the beauty of resistance bands, you can do it in your home, you can do it in the office, you can take it to the park, get a workout in while your kids are playing. The options are endless.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Yeah, and that's all you do for round 2. Those 2 exercises. And now we're going into round 3. And for the sake of ease, doing this video, I'll do the crossover setup. And again, I'll just stand sideways. You definitely want to make sure you're digging in your back foot. That's what's going to give you your, your stability.
2, 1. Exercise 1.
And most of the pressure and weight should be on your front leg, not your back leg. Shouldn't be really any weight whatsoever on your back leg. Or you can even do things like bring your arms in, coordinate your upper, lower body. Lots of different variations.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
You can even bring in a dumbbell if you wanted to. There are just so many different options. And then again, let's bring it over to other foot in. Get set. Get a little bit of water if you need to. And just get ready for the next round.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
The crazy thing is, I've actually got a workout that I'm doing right after I'm done recording this video for you guys. And it's going to be a hard one. Got 12 exercises, 1 minute sets, or reps, rather. And then
3, 2,
15-second rest.
1. Rest.
But yeah, that's it. You just do that one 4 times through, and your workout's done. So I'm gonna stop this timer. Whew, that's your first Freedom Zone workout of the week. And all you have to do is just add it to your routine once or twice this week. And if you do, let me know how you did by leaving a comment below. And if you want to make sure that you get all of our weekly content, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon so that you're notified when new content drops. And if you're ready to just tackle your fitness and you're looking for a coach, I know a guy. That guy's me. So hit me up on my website, freedomzone.fitness, and we can get you better with bands starting today, tomorrow, whenever you're ready to get started. So, till next week, grace and peace.